Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with an on-the-fly review for you, and today I'm talking about Chaos Walking, released last month, I believe. Maybe late February. Movie's directed by in theaters in America. Go figure. In 2021, wow. Anyhow, and not to simultaneous any streaming service I'm aware of. But anyhow, this movie is directed by Doug Liman. Hack for hire, who is, he's a decent hack. He is a competent hack. You know what I mean? I enjoyed Go, Swingers, the Bourne Identity, and even Jumper. Sure, I like those movies, but yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Smith sucked. This movie stars Tom Holland, Daisy Ridley, Nick Jonas, Mads Mikkelsen, David Oyelowo, Cynthia Erivo, and Damien Bashir. The whole premise here is this thing. It is the first part of a trilogy of young adult novels from the late 2000s. Oh boy. Directed from a writer I believe named Patrick Ness. And, it's just, that's the problem right there. Already going into, nothing's going to be resolved. It's just going to be set up for all these sequels, and just both as a novel gimmick and, a writing gimmick and a cinematic gimmick. It just feels so burnt out and passe right now. I think they burnt people out with the young adult sci-fi dystopia movies quicker than they did with slashers in the 80s. To be fair, this movie's not all that bad. I liked the kind of pseudo space western atmosphere. I thought the two young stars are definitely actors I'm rooting for. I'd like to see them both have hits and have success outside of their pre-established genres where they're just the newly cast heroes. Franchises, pre-established franchises. I guess I should point out what this movie's about. This movie, it's a new colony planet called New World, which is the second Earth. The first colony, all the women were killed by the natives, and they're basically just waiting to die out when a scout ship for a second colony crash lands, and the sole survivor is a woman. And the movie genuinely, it tries to raise some interesting questions about exactly what would be, how safe could a woman possibly feel on a planet full of men, even though on this planet men's thoughts, you can both see and hear men's thoughts. They call it the noise, which is kind of a stupid crutch. That's kind of really what hurts the movie. The big hook gimmick, the noise. It's just so stupid and pointless and inconsistent. To be frank, ultimately, I just gotta give this movie a meh. So I guess I'm gonna give it 3 stars. I'm gonna give it 3 stars, but that's a pushing it with the 3 stars. What I commend the movie for is I like the Western aesthetic. I liked the acting, and I really appreciated very, very well done practical effect stunt work, which is always appreciated and always awesome to see. But ultimately, this movie felt past its time and predictable. And even though I kind of feel like there's supposed to be a lot of man-bashing or social commentary or even religious ideology, religious criticism going on here, none of it really feels like it lands, or even, to be honest, is even fleshed out enough script-wise. Like I said, enjoyed our heroes, particularly Tom Holland is good in it, and Daisy Ridley is always very charming. She's cute. I didn't think Ray was a great character, but I thought she used her own personal charisma. I thought she showed charm and charisma. She was able to get over a I'm using wrestling to speak here. Get over a virtually empty character. Otherwise, I still came out of that movie. I hate, you know, Ray is whatever. She's a nothing character, but I still like Daisy Ridley. But yeah, this movie is just, I mean, it definitely, obviously sets up for a sequel. Nothing is resolved, and I could really give a shit about where the story goes from here. Especially since if the story's going to go more into the other colonies, other worlds, backstories of what happened to Earth, so we're basically going to abandon all this prospector cowboy visual shit that I was digging. So, just the concept, just moving on with the sequels, we're going to lose one of the things I like the most about this movie. So, yeah, I mean, fuck, I talked myself out of the 3 stars. It's 2.5 stars. 2.5 stars is the best I could do. So, yeah, it's a mediocre movie. And that's all I gotta say. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Sorry it's been a week since I reviewed this, but I was a bit burnt out. I watched the Oscars Sunday night, so that put me to sleep for a couple of days. Anyhow, please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you want to. I don't give a shit. I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly.